This magician built a solid wall in the center of the stage and claimed he could pass through it using only his mind. As his assistant pulled the screen closed, the man passed through in the next second. The audience was amazed and asked him to do it again. Having already rehearsed it once, the man feared he couldn't pull it off again, but had no choice but to grit his teeth and perform. As soon as the screen closed, he quickly gestured, and his partner triggered a mechanism, causing a small animal to appear on the floor instantly. The secret behind the wall passing trick lay within this, so the great magician Houdini, throwing caution to the wind, ran to the other side. With his wife watching, he got up and signaled to his partner. After tidying his appearance, he didn't have time to respond to his wife's affection, and instead, with a mysterious gesture, he reappeared before the audience. This time, the applause was even more enthusiastic, perhaps because he had changed his performance style and succeeded again. When he returned backstage, before he could celebrate, an unexpected guest followed him in. It was the author of Sherlock Holmes, Arthur Conan Doyle. As the world's most famous detective novelist, Doyle had already seen through the secret behind Houdini's wall-passing trick. Upon hearing this, Houdini felt guilty for a moment, but the next words shocked him even more. Houdini did not argue. Instead, he came up with an even bolder idea. This time, he moved the stage to a circus where tens of thousands gathered. An enormous elephant was brought on stage, and he announced he would make this nearly 5-ton elephant disappear before everyone's eyes using only the power of his mind. His assistant brought out a huge red cloth from backstage, covering both Houdini and the elephant. In just an instant, the elephant vanished from the stage, and Houdini once again reached the pinnacle of his career. However, to this day, no one has unraveled the secret behind this trick. Just as he was preparing to go all out and achieve greater feats, Jim brought devastating news. Houdini's mother had suddenly passed away. His mind went blank, and he collapsed. She was the most important person in his life, yet because he was so busy, he hadn't even seen her one last time. From then on, he would often see illusions, mistaking others for his mother. His magic also began to stray from its path, becoming more like spiritualism. When a murder occurred in the small town, he had his wife sit in the center of the stage and claim to let the spirit of the deceased possess her, revealing details about the killing. 16 times. Oh, with a sharp butcher's knife. The audience below listened with chills running down their spines, but all this information had been obtained by Houdini in advance from the police. He would then embellish and exaggerate the information with his own speculation and dramatic performance, making the show incredibly popular, so much so the audience believed it was real. However, this deeply hurt the victim's family, stirring up painful memories for them. Seeing their suffering, Houdini was consumed by guilt. From that point on, he never performed such magic again, but his longing for his mother only grew stronger. He began seeking out people who claimed to be able to communicate with spirits, but these charlatans were nothing more than frauds using cheap tricks. Time and again, he went to them with hope, only to be disappointed. Again and again, he returned disappointed. So he began exposing these fraudulent tricks to the media, cutting off the swindler's source of income, an act as serious as killing their parents in their eyes. There were always people lurking in the shadows, watching his every move, and soon the world's most famous medium decided to take action. She invited Houdini to her home to show him how she communicated with spirits. Houdini sat to the woman's left, her husband to his right. They brought out some simple props, and as the lights went out, the seance officially began. Someone started convulsing, and a different voice came from within their body. I sense an unfriendly presence.